Ready?
It's nice to see you.
So nice to see old faces, new faces. My name is Friedl, and I've been a maybe 3 years now, so for a little while. And but it's wonderful to be here. And weather's a little intense for me, but it's just great. With the humidity, we don't have humidity in Oregon. Sir, can you use the animation? So let's start slowly, like was doing it. So pressing grab again, and then pressing grab as you move. Let's just work on bigger shapes this time. So when you turn, keep your eye not on her, but the other way, and then really expand this time, and then take a balance. When you do that, think of a reverse tension nugget. So this kind of movement instead of keeping your hand up here. So again, she grabs, get out of the way. 100% looking where I want to go. She's part of me now. Keep expanding this down and this up, and you should have a balance. And if you don't worry about it. Okay? Let it move. And then you start to expand. As you expand, you move a little bit and then stop at one point so you can forward. And if I move in and don't pay attention to where she is, maybe I will get hit. So you can use this hand, expand. And just watch your posture, make it big as life. Okay, go ahead. I give him a little bit of movement, okay? So it's a little static. So if I grab Fred and you do the arc really slow. I don't want to do this and go and do nothing, okay? And so I'm going to start to move also. And that's how I should feel. The reason I'm moving is because I'm just looking for an opening. Here, it's we're still at Ayush, still we could hurt each other, right? But if he moves things out of the way, and I stay here, I don't have any advantage. So I start to initiate more movement and see, then maybe, thank you. Maybe it's a mistake. But that's what I'm looking for, but don't look for that now. just instead move though, okay? Azuke, so I'm here and I'm moving. And we stop. Now from here, I still have my balance a little bit because of this hand down here. So if you just expand a little bit. Yeah, very nice. And that's what you want. And then he turns towards me. He's my balance. If he doesn't do the earth hand, what happens is, then I still stay. He doesn't break my balance really. I'm very comfortable. I'm not so comfortable. No, I'm not comfortable at all. And then, okay, so great. If you're in trouble, you can do partner. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. Track record. Like that, Robert.
I'm not saying anything unless I know what it is.
First part is second part, this. So touch him, okay? So your intent. Don't poke him in the eye. We'll do that later. There. So you're going to take touch him, like you're taking his energy or his ki, and then point where you want him to go. But you believe it too. So in order for you to believe it, you can't do this. And then look at him. But you have to follow it as well. There it is. And it's very simple not to take people's balance that way, okay? But real slow, there. And then you start. And you expand. And when you expand, think of your energy being behind you as well, not just in front. So you kind of expand your back body. We said in yoga sometimes other things that about back body. that energy field behind you. But in Aikido, you use it a lot when you're not even aware of it. So you take a column of energy that's coming from here, from the ground, lifting it up, and like a column here to generate energy in front of you this way, but also same idea behind you. So theoretically, wherever your attackers are, your center is 360, so I should feel people wherever. So in other words, gravity is about same sign, and real strong. And I'm here, and theoretically, I have to go, oh, my center to center, and then I can move him. But you don't have to at all. You're here, you touch it. So I just touch the center. And then I can move. Because my center now is from here, going out as opposed to from my belly button. So a lot of people always ask me from the front, but my center is anywhere I want it to be, so I can shoot my center, touch him, and I got his. And then I can move. So same thing. So now you're going to do this, so physically just look. You take his energy from back there, and now it's coming here. And then moving, big, and there's your expansion. So instead of the last class, when we did this, we worked on I think you weight on your side maybe, or taking the balance and making them shorter than you. Now we're going to be really expansive. So touch, move, so 100% this way, and now look where you're going. Now, reverse tension on it. Okay, we have a little movement here, all right? Static, you have to change it. Thank you.
Now there. Maybe it's close and you have to do it.
And see that I'm already blocking, knowing that you may get hit a lot of times before, you all have. But here instead, do this, and then use your ukemi to protect yourself. Meaning that go a little bit more into my face. More into, thank you. Goodness. And if I stayed there, I get hit. So that's one of my choices. And if you're real limber and flexible, that's a good choice. If you're not so limber, this is a good choice too. Both of them together are also really good. But for now, do this ukemi. And then you're kind of, you're kind of going back. And then you're like this, like a little. So you're going to touch me, and then turn 100%. Where you want me to go? There, and then come back. And then there, touch the balance. Yes, thank you. And then, so just that little bit through makes all the difference. So, touch. So for you, Kenny, try not to do this. Or right. It's a change there. Again, changes what you do. So right now, just receive it. Stop. Yeah, and it's always, if it just touches your nose, you know you're safe. If you made a noise, you know you probably got hurt. And yes. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. Right in the back.
Put your energy and focus, here, shoulder, but let's go from here, expand, turn, and then right from here, you're going to be right in here, so just expand right here, so I touch this, and right here, there she fits, she's right underneath my arm, right there, even if she's taller than me, eventually she'll be there, so you just have to let go of it. So don't do it. Custom roll and just recently we shoot for. So make sure you want with her when you move your center as opposed to back here, because I don't think it's going to work. So touch. So release on her. Touch. And then move. She's underneath me. Turn my hand over so I'm holding like a nice pizza or something. And then I take her down. Think about Terry Dobson, remember he talked about jump down? You ever do that? Stand up. So I'll just show you that. It's like jumping down, right? So jump up. Everyone else gotta jump up, right? Jump up, right? Jump up. Okay, now, jump down. Jump up and then you bring your feet down. So that jumping down, you just lower your center. So from here, just lower your center. So you're just taking your feet off from under and you lower your center. So that's jumping down, so when you stay standing up, so when I do this, I'm not just jumping, I am jumping down by touching her here and then just pressing my center down. So move, and then you jump down basically. Slow, touch, move, and get to here, right there. Just expand. Okay, try that. I'm totally lost. Right there. Stay there. Lost your balance yet, but almost. And now you have. That's right on the break, and then it's all you have to do is. Touch me, and stop. Okay, now from here, I'm going to that way. So you turn, you're 100% that way. Stop. Stop. Look at now. Look at my shoulders now. It's right underneath you. I'm almost in front of you now. That's all you have to do here is a little bit of wiggle of your hips and drop your knees. Yes! So what I'm saying is your first part is make sure you really take their point of view. So 100% there. 100% there. And he just joins me, so I don't have to worry about it. All right? All over there. And right here, he's already It's already built in, I just got to move a little bit. So, it goes back enough to break. So it's he recovers what we do. Big deal, but enough. Here. Away. Touch you here. Yeah. So I have to, oftentimes we train them in touch with you, and I go to grab an old salt and do that. Instead of relying on that, I'll be like this. Okay. A little more. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. The other thing is that I can do this. You open it, and I stop you. You open it. And and if you kept your open going because you were committed, that's your stop. Stop you before you did. So you look right at it. So it's the same idea. You grab me 100% free food.
It's a matter of stretching it right now.
Yeah, but it's also not see. I'm trying to get her basically one of her shoulder right there. Right there, she's stronger right there. Do this.
Yeah.
So the way I take his balance is, the easiest way, take his elbow and push it to his center. What it did. So if I take this and just move here, it changes its height. And I don't have to like smash it on or anything. And be really strong for it. Not that strong. Really strong. So, but now he's really strong, so I can't come in. But how do I make him weaker? And the way I make him weaker is just that. You feel that? So you just went forward, just a tiny bit. But it changed everything for him. His comfort zone for being strong is right there. Also, his comfort zone for being strong is not there. And it's not there, but it's right where you're at. So I just changed it a little bit. Either go outside or inside. Many places. Don't make yourself so predictable. And the other thing, so then I just extend him a little bit. Take his elbow and put it to a center. And it makes him shorter. Alright, so you're here, and just move your balance a little bit. But it wasn't enough to him wouldn't even notice it. If I do this, yeah, then he pulls back, and he knows I'm doing something, right? Some pictures, that's great. But it's like, just here, that's it. So just do a little bit. A little bit is best. So there, a little bit. Touch his elbow, and then he comes up. And that goes down with the that's one, it's not there. And he gets yeah, very nice. So here, touch, turn, he comes up, get out of the way. So here's the exercise. You offer same foot, same hand for now. And just do a little bit. You can either expand from behind, and so just get that expansiveness from behind, kick it a little bit, or you can weight shift a little bit, either one, whatever you like. And then touch. And as he comes up, just escape. And as he comes around, very nice. You're just keeping that connection. And it's okay, from here, you're just going to start again. So that's the exercise. So it'll be 6 So here, if I expand back, take his balance. If I just weight shift a little bit, take his balance. Okay, come straight, I'll say there. And then here, and then as he comes up, get out of the way, weight shift. Push this in. He comes up, escape. Right? It's fun. Yeah, then you turn. Well, then you're going to do 10 contacts. and then you come back. Maybe. Yeah, and then escape and take off.
I screwed myself right into that.
Well, don't do that.
I said, don't go down so far.
Yeah, that's what I do. We shift a little bit, and I take this elbow and push it up. We shift a little bit, and then push it up right towards the center. Yeah, oh, you are. What you want to do, Bill Gatsby, is that here, all I want to do is I want to change his posture and a little bit of that. So just take one hand, so from here, and there goes. And then I can come from here and I can balance this way. And then his shoulder protected from just hitting me here. And I keep this connection. And I just keep well, you're going to let me do the work for you. I just want to change Bill's strength from being here and always the and then I come in here and I make sure my left foot is bad.
So you didn't go hip to hip. You were here.
Dan figured it out.
Just do this. You just did it. If I do this, what do you do? Do that right there. If I do this, what do you do? So why not? I catch you, right? If I try to throw it, what do you just do? Just do stuff like that. Okay, so that's Yeah.
And some people never decided that it was good. But like,
my idea of Aikido is how do I affect somebody so that she has nothing to work for? In other words, if I use a lot of strength and everything like that, we know how to fight strength with strength. And you pick someone that's a lot bigger than you, they're going to be stronger than you. And if they are, then you're going to have a hard time if you battle them strength with strength. So put yourself in the correct position so you don't get hit would be one good strategy. And the other one is to touch them in a way that you can take their balance, but they don't know it. Or they just feel something's funny about it, but you haven't tried hard to get it. This exercise isn't represented as well as I was hoping to. But I'll show you a technique that works nicely this way. So, Sonia, Sonia, I'll see that. She grabs me, and I'm just going to disappear and touch her shoulder. But don't do anything but touch her shoulder. Disappear and touch her shoulder. So 100% in her direction. If you have really long hair, it's great. but here, just get out of the way, I'm safe. And then just take your hand heavy. All right? It's like this. friends. We're heavy friends. Alright? So you kind of jump down. Here, friends. Heavy friends. So it's the same idea. So when you come here, I disappear in a touch. You know those people that are shorter than you and maybe younger. So you ready? So there, Mom. And you just so keep your elbow down. Thank you. Wait a minute. Can I use initials? So a little bit bigger. Yes. So one way to move. Let go. Grab me. Whoa, gone. And I'm right here. And then just touch. So don't let them grab it, okay? Listen. So just disappear and go to the right side, the correct side. Wrong choice. You won't do that a second time, I'm sure. Ah, yes. And then just tweak them a little bit. Okay, so try the other part. Thank you.
Very good.
Yes. I want to go 100%. Whoa. But instead of that, there you go. You're behind them, so they have to move. Make a big circle. No, stand up and make a big circle. Stand up, make a big circle. No, but come in. A circle. This is people here. Come in. Make a circle. Make a circle. Okay, look at a circle. Shoulder to shoulder. And make a circle. Shoulder to shoulder. Okay, go back. You guys gotta go back. We gotta go out. Fill in. Shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. Squeeze in. So you're closing up now. A nice circle. Now start to squeeze in. Squeeze into your shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. A little more. A little more. Tight. Tight. Turn to your right. Take your left foot and step into the center of the circle. Massage. Better be something serious. Down the arm. If you have really big arms like myself, it's harder to partner, but Scott and I are like in the same, you know. And then back up. One down. And back. Back up the back.
We all fall.
Outside. Back. Down. Back up. Touch the back. Shoulders. Sweep once. Sweep twice. 3 times. Face to the middle. Turn the other way. Wait, don't grab that. Step in. Ooh, a little more even. A little more here. Hey, really dug. You're up. Go. Massage. Outside the arms. Any trouble? Big arms. Back in again. Down the back. Back up. And then, knee on the back. in Wisconsin, so I was one of his, I guess one of his first students in the States, but it was pretty amazing to meet him, and it's been an incredible ride ever since, so I feel honored to be here, and yeah, it just means the world to me, so be nice to him, you know. And it's, yeah, and just, you know, he's been incredible, a mentor to me, a teacher, and also an incredible friend, so I feel really blessed. I don't think a lot of people have that opportunity in their career sometimes that's minus a lot of politics, and mine was for a really long time. Now it's so different, but for a while it was pretty smooth sailing. So, so I think you have, to me, you have a living treasure. He's just an amazing man, and certainly a lot of has a lot of influence on my life. It's like you know, kind of the thing of what would Jesus do, I guess, and mine was what would Clyde do. That kind of thing. So, so it was really cool. So I feel real honored and feel real blessed to have him as a teacher. So thank you very much for letting me share, and for the rest of the day, and look forward to seeing you on that. Yes. Okay, our announcements.